to my channel, and wherever you are around the world, I hope you're staying safe and feeling fabulous. Today we are headed to the Roman Theatre. Now the Roman Theatre is also where the Archeological Museum is, so we're killing two birds with one stone. But I think you only need to get one ticket, and it allows you to go to the museum as well. I will be shooting some parts in 4K just to try it out and compare the quality. Let me know what you think. I hope you will enjoy the video, so let's roll. The Roman Theatre of Verona, or Teatro Romano di Verona, is an ancient Roman theatre built in the late 1st century BC. It is not to be confused with the Roman amphitheatre known as the Verona Arena. The area of the Roman theatre was abandoned in the ancient times, and it was then occupied by various civil and religious buildings. The theatre was rediscovered between the 18th and 19th century when the first archaeological investigations were carried out by demolishing some of the buildings which had been built on top of it and by partially excavating the area. In 1904, the area was bought by the municipality of Verona, and until 1914, the remaining buildings were demolished, the cavea was emptied, and it was thus possible to carry out some partial reconstruction of the structures. The Archeological Museum at the Roman Theatre was opened in 1924 in the former monastery of Gesuati, which was built in the late 14th century behind the theatre. In the middle of this room there is a 2nd to 3rd century AD polychrome mosaic that was found in a rich Roman villa in Piazza Bra. The mosaic shows Bacchus with Panta, and as you can see around it, some of the texts are still pretty much visible. This room houses the many sacred inscriptions dating to the Roman imperial period. These attest to the presence of cultic areas in Verona and its hinterland. In this apse, over the arch, there is an Annunciation by Giovan Francesco Carotto, signed and dated 1508. Beneath the arch are busts of the 4 evangelists. Inside the apse at the center is Christ with Saints Peter and Paul at his sides, and in the right lunette stands Saint Jerome. Above the altar is a painting by Paolo Farinati. It depicts Saint Jerome, dated 1578. In the cloister, there are many funerary inscriptions dating back to the imperial period. We're talking late 1st century BC to the 3rd century AD. In this room, we see this headless honorary statue dating to the early Roman imperial period, found in the Vicolo San Clemente. Now, even though a lot of these statues are missing heads and limbs, but you can get an idea how magnificent this must have looked back in its day. In what is known as the Friars' Rooms, there is a huge collection of bronze statuettes from private collections that are also on display. And I just find this room so cute. I took a picture here. You can see, I guess that's where people or friars used to sit down and ponder about issues. Now, a lot of these figurines are depictions of deities such as Mercury, Diana, the winged Victory, Fortune, Minerva, and Hercules. Along the corridors, you will see many different types of sculptures, mostly in marble from Verona and also some from private collections. And here I will share with you some of my favorites. By the large terrace, there are marble and stone materials from Verona and its hinterland dating back to the Roman period. But guys, apart from looking at all these things which date back to wow, take a moment, take many moments to also appreciate the view that you get of the city and the river from this vantage point as well. It is so beautiful. So make sure you plan your visit carefully, allocate enough time. You're not just visiting the Roman theater, you want to also take your time with the museum as well. And once you're all done, you can take a leisurely walk along the Ponte Pietra and enjoy a spritz or two. And look at what we saw on the way back. This guy is so cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please take good care of yourself. Travel far, travel wide. Be kind, be brave. Ciao!